Hi guys, hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a pretty decent one today. It's been a long day, but we all know how that is sometimes. Today I wanted to talk about my haul of the Hourglass Edit 3, the Rose Gold volume. I'm going to kind of cover up packaging because it reflects everything. It is a mirrored finish. You will have fingerprints all over it. I've used this now 2 days. I have found some things out and some things. This has got two very beautiful blushes. They are, the colors are hard to read because of how they have it like a color very similar to the packaging. So the first one is Surreal Halo, the second one's Pure Effect. So the purplish one is Surreal Halo, and this one is Pure Effect. And I will do, there is Surreal Halo, and there is Pure Effect. This is a mauve taupe with a bit of a purple undertone. This is more of a coral pink. And it's got quite a bit of shimmer in the coral pink, just a little bit in the Surreal Halo. I have, of course, dim light and diffuse light. And diffuse light is this one. It's the lighter of the two. I've been using it on top of my cheeks as a lifter. And this is dim light. And it is pretty much the color of my skin. So when I buffed it into my skin, it went right to my skin color. One thing I will say, I am getting a little bit of powderiness, but not a lot. The last two items in here is the highlight and the bronzer. The bronzer's name is, well, the strobing powder is called Hypnotic Strobe Light, and the bronzer is Luminous Bronze Light. There's a lot of light, strobing, and hypnotic in these things. Okay, here, we'll go down here. Here's the bronzer. It's a little orangey, but not that bad. I used it today without too much trouble, and here's the highlight. I diffused the highlight out. I could intensify it, but you're not going to blind anybody with it. It's not that intense. You can kind of get a good highlight going, because I have it on. But it's not like one of those ones you're going to see in from space. It's just not going to happen. These pans are a little smaller than even I thought they were going to be. I figured 1.5 inches, you know, not as big as their regular ones, which are 2, but these are only inch by inch. And it's a good sized product. I was looking at it and comparing it to their traditional. It's about half. So it's 1.3 grams or 0.04 ounces each. It's still pretty small. I mean, those are pretty tiny packages, especially for $80. Would I suggest it if you love Hourglass formula and you've collected them all? Yes. Am I glad I have it? Not sure. The formula is not wowing me. I don't set my makeup every day because I don't need to. So I think this is probably the only 2 things or 3 things I'll really use, because I don't bronze every day. It's going to be the 2 blushes and the highlight. The bronze will get used occasionally. The dim light and the dim light, sorry you guys, and the, what was the other one? Dim light and, yeah, dim light and diffusing light are both kind of like, for me. I'll keep playing with them, but from what I've seen with them adding texture to my face, I may not be keeping this. This may be going back. I don't know what the return policy is with Hourglass itself. I may not be able to, and if I gotta keep it, that's fine too. I'm not upset about it, but for $80, that's an awful lot of money for something of that small product. And I guess because of all the hype, I was really expecting a great product. I mean, something that's just gonna knock my socks off. It's okay. It's nothing life-changing, but nothing, you know, it's decent. They did send me 3 samples with my packaging. They sent me a powder press version of dim light and radiant light, which is nice, but radiant light looks kind of peachy toned, so I may not be able to use it. They also gave me a sample of the Hourglass Veil. Okay, we're talking meat now, right? No, Veil. And then the Hourglass Illusions foundation. I am okay with this haul. I'm not excited about it. It's kind of disappointing for me. I was really expecting more, I guess. So I will say it came in this packaging, pretty packaging. Inside the packaging was a black mat with that. This stuff was packaged within an inch of its life. I mean, I had bubble wrap around it with all these little black snaky things in a really good sized box. So I have to be honest, they did package it very well. Nothing was broken or damaged when I got it, which I'm very stoked for. But I'll keep playing with it. Probably in the end of the month review, I might do a review of this month's stuff and kind of give my more long-term review opinions of things I've been using this month. But yeah, I definitely think I'll do it next month, not this month, because we're so close to the end of the month. But next month, I'll probably do an end of the month review of products I've been using all month, what my more adept long-term review, because sometimes when you get a product, you don't like it right away, but you like it down the road. But for now, the word for me is disappointing. I'm not wowed by it, not for $80. I mean, I got those Tarte blushes, and I was pretty happy with those. I was actually really excited. I mean, the packaging was horrible, but it is what it is. And I've talked to actually Tarte since then. They have just basically said that they were trying to make it so that it made it easier for people to pull out and put it into Z-Pouch, because that was the comments from previous years. And I can see what they were doing. It's one of those things. It is what it is, right? Not, hating the product. Product I liked for the most part. A lot of people said they didn't like the formula change on that. And I found they were a little drier. They weren't as moist as it, but with the same dense brush I use with my regular ones, I wasn't getting any trouble applying it. So to each their own. All right. Well, until next time, y'all take care, and remember, you do you. Bye.